Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Since Ethereal Workshop Wave 3 released, I decided to make an Ethereal Workshop themed video. And so, I thought of Nitebear and the disgrace and total failure he is in my eyes. Since the dawn of Ethereals, everyone wanted double elemental Ethereals, and so their wish came, in the form of a new island. But that island had no triples, no quads, and no quint. And so they waited and waited until 2023 came. On October of that year, Ethereal Workshop released, with triples, quads, and possibly even a quint. Wave 1 had no controversial monsters as far as I'm aware, and Nitebear even released a new single. And then came Wave 2. With this trio, we had Flask, Whale, and Nitebear. Flask was a flask, Whale was a whale, and Nitebear was Purple Guy. Nitebear, he stood out. He was creepy. He was tortured by the mind of the sick individual that we now know as Zeroy. His design was very unique. I gotta give him that, because he seemed actually sad that he got mutated into this hell of a monster, unlike the other people who were happy and fine with the fact that they got tormented and will be to the end of their lives as these weird beings. But what made him an instant failure in my eyes? The sound did. His sound, arguably the most important part of a monster, was a sad whimper. But what made this even worse is that this sad whimper was also the shortest whimper I ever heard in a song. He played at the end, one whimper, and then waited for the song to start again, get to the end, and sing it again. You could also argue that the new monster, that released in Wave 3, Piplash, also falls into the same category of failure because he only plays at Ogler's first part, but he at least has a decent, good even, sound to not classify as a failure. But Nitebear just says yo yo yo. No, Nitebear, you can't play with your hallucination yo-yo. I'm sorry if that's what made you sad. As I said, Nitebear sucks, and after the points I made, you sure as hell are also convinced he does. Something a lot of people, especially YouTubers, tend to say is that Nitebear isn't bad because he's sad. Let me get this straight. You think that a monster can't be good even if his sound sucks because of his oh so poor emotions? The fact that he is an unemotional wreck doesn't make him good by any means. And if that's the logic you are going for, explain Epic Tweedle. The fact she is so poor and that the creators desperately want you to feel sorry for her doesn't make you actually feel sorry for her. So why should it apply to Nitebear then? Huh? Another but that I often hear is that he's a Five Nights at Freddy's reference, so he's good. He's not a reference. He legit is Freddy, a copycat. Well, that is pretty cool, I guess. A whole monster centered around FNAF doesn't get me all that excited, and it definitely doesn't make up for his terrible performance at the stage. Then let's take a look at Redditors and their feelings about Nitebear. One says that he really adds to the final verse, which, yeah, but still, someone like Eurik or Blairet would do that much better. Another one says that he likes his sound, which, no. Another one says that he adds nothing to the final verse, and a reply says he takes from it? Now that's taste, even though I can't argue he adds nothing to the final verse. Another one says he belongs in a dumpster fire. Rojas described Nitebear's whole design, sound, and gimmick in one sentence. Bravo. One fandomer says that he's kinda like Mimic. What? He's not even comparable to Mimic. He does not sound silly nor funny, and most importantly, doesn't mimic anyone, which is the whole point of Mimic. No matter what you say, Nitebear can always get roasted by me or other people, and with logic too. That really is a sign of a very bad monster, if every actually can be proven wrong within seconds. Now let's see how well he fares against every ethereal in the Ethereal Workshop. Wave Runners he has absolutely nothing against. Gadzooks and Eurik are the MVPs of the song, and Nitebear is a mere follower of them. Ogler is just superior by the design and sound, but not as great as the MVPs, and Nitebear is an idiot. Meepkin is the face of Ethereal Workshop, Nitebear is haha FNAF reference. And Belaret is like a near MVP, with him literally just being higher pitched Eurik, and Nitebear is lower pitched Kana. Wave doers are a little bit more close to Nitebear, but Nitebear still sucks way more than them. Flask is pretty cool, and I like that his instruments literally are just flasks, and Nitebear's instruments are vocal cords of a depressed teenager. And Whale is just cool, and dare I say, kinda edgy, and Nitebear is sad and definitely not rad, he's more bad. Wave 3 Wenshin is literally the MVP of the new wave. And Nitebear is for the millionth time just a depressed bear. Piplash I've already explained in chapter 1. So not only is he bad, but he's also inferior to all of the other monsters on his island. Great. The only thing he's gonna be useful in are sad Gold Island remixes. And so, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and boop that like and subscribe button and hit that bell for more My Singing Monsters documentaries. Bye!